All right, hey everybody, I'm Dennis. On this edition of Grilling with Granddaddy, we're gonna grill a chuck roast on the big green egg. Actually, we're gonna smoke a chuck roast on the big green egg. So let's get to it. Wait, before we just get to it, this is the night before. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna inject it and we're gonna marinate it. Well, we're not really gonna marinate it, we're gonna inject it and we're gonna put some rubs on it, and then tomorrow we're gonna slow smoke it. So let's get to it. Okay, so what we've got is a 3-pound choice chuck roast. And we're not gonna trim it at all because I'm happy with it the way it looks. All right? What do you think? I think it looks good. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna rub it. I'm gonna put some butt rub all over the outside. And I'm not measuring it. I'm putting a bunch of butt rub because I want a bunch of butt rub on it. I'm gonna pat it down. I'm gonna stand it up on end and I'm gonna butt rub that end. Then I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna butt rub it again on the other side. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. All right. Now we're gonna get the other end. Okay. All right. So now we're good on butt rub. Now what we're gonna do? Lemon pepper. I'm gonna put a bunch of lemon pepper. Lemon pepper. Now the butt rub's gonna give that some really pretty color, and so is the lemon pepper. And the lemon pepper is also gonna add some flavor to it. All right, so we're gonna do that. Now, y'all know what's coming next, right? Cayenne pepper. All right, let's put some cayenne pepper on this bad boy. We want some cayenne. We want some heat. I'll tell you what, let's do this way. Let's see if I'm man enough to do it this way. Oh yeah, I think I am. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna do the same thing. Gonna get it on the ends. Gonna get it on the back side. We're gonna put it on the other corner. Or the other side, rather. All right. Now, typically I would put salt on this, but we have so much seasoning on here. And salt, butt rub's got salt. The lemon pepper, it in itself has salt. So, since we've got it all seasoned up, now we're going to show you the next thing we're going to do. All right, I want y'all to have a good look at what this looks like. I'm going to flip it for you. And we're doing it just in a tinfoil pan. This is a 3-pound chuck roast. Now, that looks good. Wait till you see what we're going to do to it now. All right, so this is the injector that we're going to use. And we're fixing to inject some Sweet Baby Ray's, sweet and spicy. So let's get back to work. All right, so got our Sweet Baby Ray's. We're gonna use a single injection nozzle. And let's fill this thing up. And we're gonna inject this. Now the Sweet Baby Ray's is kind of thick, so it takes it a minute to draw up. Then we're going to inject it and shoot it in there. All right, now it's going to come out in places, and we're not worried about that because when it comes out, it's going to sit there and it's going to marinate on the outside of that rub. And the other thing we're gonna do is once we get through injecting, anything that's on the outside, we're just gonna rub it around. Just gonna rub it around. That's not all gonna come out. Just depends on where you hit it. Just depends on where you hit it when you're plugging in. Now we're almost done with the injection. All right. So we're gonna hit it right there. Okay, and you see some of it come out up underneath, and I mean that's fine. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the rest of this Sweet Baby Ray's. You see it's kind of thick, and we're gonna dump it on there. All right, and we're gonna rub it around. Rub, rub, rub-a-dub-dub. Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub, right? That old nursery rhyme thing. All right, then we're gonna take the little excess. We're gonna rub it on this side. And I'm gonna take and pick up some of these leftover seasonings. And since we're nice and wet and sticky now, I'm gonna rub them on there. Okay, so what y'all think about that? Okay, so now we've got it injected, we've got it rubbed. We're gonna cover it up. And we're gonna put it in the refrigerator overnight. And then tomorrow, we're gonna smoke it at about 230 degrees for about 6 hours. So y'all get a good night's sleep. I know I will, and we'll get back at this in the morning. Okay, so we've had it marinating overnight with the rub. So what we're gonna do is gonna flop it right on there like that. Let's get it centered up. We're going to cook it at about 225 degrees for about the next 4 or 5 hours. So really not going to do anything to it. We'll probably spritz it with a little bit of apple juice in the meantime, just to keep it nice and moist. And we'll check back on it after a while. All right, let's check. It's been on for 5 hours. Wow. Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look good? I think we're gonna leave that for about another hour, and we're still holding it 230 degrees. We didn't think it was a cheap one, but turns out it is. So we're gonna do that. And we got 30 minutes to an hour more. We'll be done. But it's looking good, isn't it? Okay. Let's turn it. It's looking pretty good. It's been on for 5 hours. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get ready to wrap it. All right, so let's wrap this thing. I think we're going to do it with tinfoil, just because I want it to be really fall apart and tender. All right, so let's get to it. Okay, let's take this off the grill. All right, now that we've got this off the grill, let's have a little bit of a taste. Wow, that is tender. Is that tender? That looks tender. Look at this. It doesn't matter which way you cut it. That is tender. Let's give it a go. It's burnt ends. That is so good. So that's our chuck roast. And man, is it good. So until next time we see you guys at the grill, y'all keep on grilling.